I don't particularly see apparitions. I get feelings. I can tell whether they're male or female, adults or children. And I can also smell them. They have a particular odor, as far as I'm concerned. It smells like old, wet earth. I've been told also like an old root cellar, which I'm not familiar with a root cellar smell. And Bentonville is probably the most consistently haunted place I've ever been to, repeatedly. When I come down here and I don't pick up anything, that's when it feels odd to me. One thing in particular I have picked up a lot of times is about a half a dozen young Union soldiers that were killed down here, and they tend to hang around the Harper House and the Visitor Center a lot. They are somewhat antagonistic in their attitude. They don't do anything to you, but they're just not real pleasant.
They're not friendly.
Yeah, you don't get good feelings from them.
Interesting.
We used to come down here, a group of us years ago, and took cooking lessons from the program director who was here at that time. One night, me and one of the gentlemen that was here were sitting out on the front porch of the Visitor Center. We both heard it, but we had different impressions of what we heard. Watching up that side road over there. Sounded like infantry to me. And he said it sounded like cavalry to him.
How about that?
That's cool.
I also heard an officer. There was not a battle reenactment going on here that weekend. I also heard an officer giving his troops the command to fire.
Wow.
I didn't catch the first word, whether it was battalion or company, but I heard the word fire. It says clear.
Wow.
As could be. And I actually expected to hear a battle start.
Now, was it Brenda that we talked to?
Brenda.
Yeah, she said she saw like 2 fires.
Yes. Yeah, got up during the night. At that time, the bathrooms were on the, you still had to come outside the Visitor Center, but they were in that building. You had to come outside to go into them. Got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and saw the phantom fires down here.
Wow. That's cool. Yeah.
But any reenactor who has ever spent any time down here long enough and has any type of psychic abilities will tell you that this is
haunted.
Yeah.
I heard an artillery. I'm a reenactor. I've been doing it for like 21 years. I heard an artillery piece go off in the woods.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And I know the difference between that and a gun.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. If you reenact, you know what you're hearing. You've heard the sound.
Sure. And this was a weekday. Yeah. I was walking back.
Why do you think it's here? Why do you think this is happening? It's just captured energy that's just being replayed over and over again.
I think, some of it is what is referred to as a residual haunting. Others are just like the young Union soldiers. I just think they've never gone on. They've never.
So you think those are intelligent spirits, the young Union soldiers?
Yeah, they are aware of you. There's also an older gentleman, and I suspect it's probably Mr. Harper, that I have picked up at times down here. He's not a soldier.
And have you seen him in the Harper House? Is that where he is?
No, I had run-ins with him out on the grounds, walking around.
That's cool. So do you see them, Linda, or you just kind of feel them? Or?
I feel them, and I get mental pictures. Sometimes it's very clear. It's kind of like watching TV.
Yeah.
Sometimes the reception is really clear.
And sometimes it's staticky. That's cool.
I've never been but to one place that I won't go back to, and that's the Hall House in Salisbury, North Carolina. And it's a really bad, negative, malevolent,
bad energy.
male spirit there. He didn't like people when he was living, and he doesn't like them now, and he doesn't want you there.
Wow. So stay away.
Yeah.
From the Salisbury House.
Not going back. I ran into him early in my reenacting hobby, and our group went back down there quite a few times, and I would never go back.
So